Okay, TikTok. See, now this is what you done made me do. You done made me pull out the big camera because I need to use my phone here to show something that miffed about. Just miffed. So I was going through my feed here, and definitely going to talk about this on Tech Talk Thursdays tomorrow, or on Thursday, depending on how I get this up. Because this is going to be a huge venture on my part. I was going through and I'm looking over here at Engadget. They put out an article today saying that TikTok US launches a local feed that leverages a user's exact location, right? And I knew this was coming because I already had it on my phone. And see, and then that was one thing, right? So, okay, they rolled out a new feature. Haven't heard about it. Kind of sucks, but it's here. But what gets me is going through the article and seeing what Engadget said. Now, I don't know if Engadget just has the information wrong or somebody's lying to somebody. Because, like I said, it was on my phone yesterday. This article came out today. And here it says, this is an opt-in feature. Despite the app potentially collecting this data, whether the feed is activated or not, the feed is set to off by default, but can be changed via a trip to settings. I don't have to make a trip to settings. Children who are because if you look on the top of mine, it says local. It's already there. Now I'm not sure if that'll focus. Yeah, look. It says local right there. I never activated this. This was enabled by default for me. When I opened my TikTok app yesterday, the local feed was already there. It was already showing me content from Raleigh. I was in Cary at the time, but that's neither here nor there. It was already feeding content based off of my location. I didn't opt into it. I don't even technically, I went to go look how to opt out and I can't opt out. And this brings me up to my second point here, my second thing with a TikTok update. When I went to look for a way to opt out of this local feed, which I couldn't find, by the way, I happened to notice when I was going through settings and privacy. Oh, no, it wasn't through settings and privacy. It was in inbox. TikTok Taco is here. TikTok now has an AI chatbot, or at least in the US. I'm not sure if this is rolled out internationally, but TikTok now has a chatbot that is in the app. I didn't see it there yesterday. It was here It was here when I was looking through my phone a few minutes ago. It wasn't on the app yesterday, at least not that I was aware of. It was like a new notification in my inbox in the app. Now there's an AI chatbot that nobody seems to be talking about. And I made a mention of this yesterday with Meta. Apparently Meta has Manus now, which is some type of content creator type chatbot, some AI chatbot that you can use to do things that help with promoting your content on Facebook now. And nobody is talking about that. Really, I'm not going to say nobody's talking about it because one, I am talking about it. So I'm somebody, but also like I haven't seen any of these mainstream tech blogs talking about the fact that a lot of these apps are putting in these AI chatbots that are, I mean, with Meta, it's not like it's going through Meta AI, or at least not that I've seen with this Manus thing. It could be going through Meta's AI stuff, but nobody's talking about Manus, or I haven't seen anybody mention anything about Manus, even though it was featured prominently in my Facebook feed. And then Facebook had the nerve to send me a notification about Manus. And now with TikTok and Taco, no mention of this AI chatbot in TikTok. And this is in the TikTok app itself. Not in TikTok Studio, not in CapCut. in TikTok's app itself, there is this chatbot that's just sitting there. I don't know what it does. Do not care. Do not want it there. And yet again, for some, even with this local feed, for it to say that it's opt-in, ooh, boy, this autofocus is not kind. For something that's supposed to be opt-in, I'm already in it, and I can't figure out how to opt out. So for one, somebody's not telling the whole truth here. I didn't turn this on. I would never turn this on, especially seeing as that the U.S. like there are U.S. owners of the TikTok apparently of the TikTok algorithm that my phone would use, that my app would use. The fact that my data, for whatever, for we all know what this means, but for whatever it means, is now sitting in U.S. data servers owned by Oracle, which is owned by a Zionist billionaire that's going to do Donald Trump's bidding. Yeah, none of these things are okay. We should not be okay with this. And again, I'm going to sit there and say too that my stance on a lot of this stuff is we should not be kowtowing to the capitalist, this fascist, capitalist, imperialist surveillance state that we currently live in. In other words, we got to hide everything. No, I say fuck that. We need to sit there and take these people out. Not even just hold them accountable, because of the fact that they don't. The only part of holding somebody accountable for all of this is they meet me in the town square where I got the guillotine set up. Because this is too much. We've let this go on for far too long. I'm tired of fucking hiding. It's the billionaires. It's the people who are fucking ruining the planet, who are ruining working class people, ruining their lives, that need to pay, that need to be afraid, that need to watch the fuck out. We need to, again, this is not a call to protect, call to protect yourself. Again, operational security is important. But at the end of the day, we need to stop being afraid and start making those who have been ruining our lives and our planet afraid. It's time to get organized, and it's time to fucking fight back.